talk about what creates this sense of I feel uncomfortable to do certain things, and I have these lines where I keep saying, no, no, I won't do this. No, you're saying yes to things that are poisoning you.
Welcome to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast, where world changing spiritual entrepreneurs come to deeply awaken the power within to bring forth their greatest purpose, while enjoying being in tune with all life and real wealth in all aspects of their lives. I'm your host, Daniel John Hanneman.
And welcome to everybody to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. I'm so grateful to be with you. So today we're going to be getting into transforming the uncomfortable into rapid business growth. So if you're interested in rapid business growth because you're tired of being at some plateau, yet you don't find like there's anything that you can sense that's about to change, if you're honest with yourself, you're just hoping, being optimistic, and yet nothing's changing, and you're like, I won't do this, I won't do that, here's the things I would do, here's the things I won't do. If you're in that kind of back and forth, that's a great indication that you're not willing to match up with that which is uncomfortable and to transform that which is uncomfortable into a stronger connection and presence, and aligning with the things that need to be done. Bottom line, the things that need to be done, the things that need to happen in order for you to be successful. So let's talk about what creates this sense of I feel uncomfortable to do certain things, and I have these lines where I keep saying, no, no, I won't do this. No, you're saying yes to things that are poisoning you. So let's talk about what some of those things commonly are for those of you that are on a journey, perhaps on the way up from the ground going up, or even if you're at six figures or more and finding you're plateauing. Okay, so what I've found, again, through about 20-ish years of being in this space, and most of those years doing business coaching with healers and also other light leaders, thought leaders, people like that, is what happens with the plateauing is, and or not getting the initial breakthrough you're looking for, is you've already built up such a resistance to what it is that would actually grow your business, because it does feel uncomfortable. So when you're starting, it's like doing marketing and sales, like period, like doing any of it, or really doing it in a way that's more powerful. So let's say you're not doing any of it. It's like, well, I'm afraid to show up. Feel awkward about it. Well, then you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable with just showing up, and your business will start to rapidly grow. I mean, I know it's common sense. I know it's ridiculously common sense, but sometimes we have to just hear these basic truths. So how do you get past that inertia to either going from like zero marketing to doing marketing, or you're doing marketing, but you keep cherry picking these nice fluffy things to do. Oh, I'll speak at my girlfriend's, get together, and oh, nothing's wrong with these things, by the way, but like it tends to be these type of things you're doing. Let me just, go ahead. I got invited to some sort of summit, and I'm going to speak at it, or let's see what happens. So it feels comfy, it feels good. Um, or, whatever. Let me put up some social media posts. See what happens is often like kind of the idea. And you're not really being very intentional at all about the results that you're expecting, from your efforts overall. So one of the things is you're uncomfortable with the idea of really just getting focused and clear on your results. And that's terrifying to you, because what if they don't happen? What if they do happen? And then there's problems that come up. People are upset with you. They think maybe you're not all you're cracked up to be, because eventually, like as people keep investing and keep working with you, maybe something will go wrong. You'll be seen as the fraud that you believe you might be, and you could be taken down. Or people just get mad at you, right? So if people are sensitive and empathic, which is pretty much everybody that listens to this podcast, these are the things you're going to be worried about. So that uncomfortability with people like calling you out to be a fraud calling you out to be not good enough, rejecting you, the sense of rejection, the sense that I could do all this marketing, I could do all this showing up, and everybody will say no, or maybe almost nobody will say yes. All those are your fears. All those are the protectors that are shutting you down from being stronger in your marketing or even showing up in the first place, showing up more strongly also in sales. You're hoping I could just kind of show up, kind of be present, and somehow clients will happen. I'll get new customers. And then they don't. They don't, it doesn't, because you're not willing to feel into your discomfort through it and transcend it. So, how do you do that? Do you need to work with someone like me that can scan your chakras, your energies, and just pick up on it, kind of exactly what's going on for you, basically, and where it's at, how it needs to be transformed, and then powerfully shift it and see your business take off on fire afterwards, which happens for my clients that are ready for rapid growth. Do you need to do that? Yes. Okay, the funny answer is yes, and it's true that that happens for the right people. People are really interested in rapid business growth, and it can be fast for the right people. Some people already have a lot of things going and already in place. They have a marketing system, they have a good sales system, they've got everything kind of there, but something inside them is holding them back. Then in one session or a couple of sessions, couple of meetings with me, everything could change. That it does happen. So is that what you need? Yes. That's probably one of the more assured, easy ways to break through. But if you're not interested in doing that for whatever reason, then another route is just to start allowing yourself to feel into the energy of what is it saying to the energy when you go to do the thing. So let's say, okay, that's it. I'm gonna set this intention. I'm gonna have 3 customers, by the end of the month, or that's at this level, or whatever the goal is, right? I'm gonna go for it. All right, let's do it. And then you start going to do it, right? Okay, I'm gonna do this I get this idea, I'm gonna do this marketing campaign, or I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna show up at this event, but I have to have the marketing right? Because your talk on the summit is marketing. Whatever it is you're doing, that little thing you're doing at your girlfriend's party is marketing. It's not just some fun get together. It's not just another thing. Or if you're higher levels, like the next conference or whatever, isn't like let's hope we can pick off a few select people there and hope for the best. Like, no, it's got to be like, we're going in, I'm intending 4 new people or something greater, no matter what. And I have no idea how it'll happen, but let's get to work. Let's create the marketing. Therefore, connect what my message is going to be when I talk to them, when I give my speech at the conference, or however it's going to happen, whatever mechanism you're going to be using to get those clients at that event. Okay, let's say you're a speaker. Okay, I need to get really clear on the message, specific, the chord that's going to hit the most powerful for my audience. What do I need to hit on? Something that connects probably to your personal story. Basic stuff, right? I'll tell you what, marketing and sales is basic. Everybody keeps going on about how sophisticated, crazy it is. It's just overcomplicating it for you, all right? It's all basic. So if you heard these things before, you just need to hear it again. And you go to do the marketing, and all of a sudden, like you're like, wait a minute, I need a ham sandwich, or I need a veggie sandwich, or whatever may be the case. Okay, I need to go get a full steak because I'm carnivore. No, because that's enlightened. That's health. That's no, I'm vegan. That's what's enlightened. Whatever. Okay, all right, you get my point. Or I have to, yeah, and it's time to scroll my social media. I don't know why. It just feels like it feels like my intuition is pulling me to scroll, and like it's doing nothing to build your business. So no, instead of going and scrolling, feel the discomfort. Like, oh my God, I want to scroll. I want to scroll. I don't want to do this marketing. I don't want to have to dig in and create this speech or whatever it is you have to create or create the next post you're going to do, right? I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Don't make me. Um, then you have to come back, right? Basics. I said I wanted to get 4 through this post, or I wanted to get 4 through that event, or 4, or even 1 or 2, whatever the number is. This is something great, right? This is something greater. You're just on fire with your commitment to what you're wanting to manifest, right? You don't have to be all like sticky about it, right? You're just on fire, bringing your fire and steel into it. And you're getting comfortable with being in fire and steel energy, which so many of you are not comfortable with. And then everything goes flat. You want to be more like Eckhart Tolle, but somehow you're not. You're just not that person. There's only one Eckhart Tolle that talks in those tones. Some part of me is, historically had always wanted to be more like Eckhart because he's so present. He's so wonderful. Yet there's only one Eckhart Tolle. There's You got to be you. No matter whoever is the example for you would be right. Someone you really love and like, well, they do it differently. They don't look like they're fire still. Oh yeah, Eckhart's constantly making fun of everybody, by the way. And so there's a little fire still, a little play in there, right? But it's just different. It doesn't show up as a loud voice, right? It's just different. He's willing to be, for him, it's probably not uncomfortable, but like he's willing to bring full presence to everything in his being, right? So you have to bring full presence, what you're feeling, and just let presence flow through you instead of letting the fear hook you and distract you. Having you sign up for programs are taking you nowhere, but they're a distraction. And you could say, oh, well, I'm doing this, or, it's going to distract you and have you scrolling, have you distracted and, working on the back end of your business, whatever it is, whatever it's going to distract you to do, playing video games, doing, I don't know what you're doing, doing busy work. So get on fire, feel the discomfort of marketing, of even doing marketing if they're in that place, and just be like, no, I'm getting it done. It doesn't even matter if any results happen, but I'm attending 3 new clients. And you just do it. You just, I got it done. I feel so good. I got it done. Oh, I hope it works. I hope it works. I hope it works. Okay, you're already in the wrong place on the other side. Congratulations, you got it done. Now we need to make a tweak though on the back end. But now your energy is a hopeful, wishful place. And the best transmission of energy for anything, including your marketing, your sales, your healing work, best transmission is one where it's just like the work, it is done. And then you walk away, and whether it demonstrates or not to the result that you were intending does not matter. Does not matter. You're just, nope, okay, nope, that was my decision. This was going to happen. So I've already decided whether it shows up or not, that's still my decision. So see what help the difference? Oh, I don't know if it'll happen. Do I need to work on my mindset more? Do I need to do this? Ah, only if you're too fearful and all your subconscious stuff is going nuts, then maybe you do need to work on it, right? So my method for doing that is kind of talking like money talk method. Is one of my buzzwords for it. Is I listen to the voice and I see where it is, if it's in my chakras or in my head or in my body or whatever. I listen to the energy that feels contracted. I center in on it. I talk to it. I say, hey, what's your name? What's going on? What are you doing? What's going on? What are you doing here? You showed up when I'm trying to do this marketing. You showed up when I have this new sales call coming up. What's going on? "Oh, I'm scared. Okay. I ask things like, how old are you? This is not like all these things. And by the way, do this work with you when I do healing sessions, intuitive strategy sessions and healing sessions with you. I do all this work together with you for you, rather than you have to tease it all out on your own. But if you want to, you can tease it out on your own as well. You should do both. So you're teasing out on your own. You're like, I feel like I'm 16. Nobody wants to uh, go to the big dance or 17 or whatever, your junior, senior, whatever. Nobody wants to go to the dance with me. Nobody picked me or whatever the issue is. It comes up. Therefore, I don't want to, put myself out there and, I'll get rejected. Okay. But would you like to, but if you put yourself out there, maybe you have a chance. Oh yeah, you're right. The energy will start responding like that more times than not. And you just work through the energy until it's committed to like showing up. Like, are you okay? Given that things can change now, we're not still that same place. Like, maybe the thing to do here is just to keep showing up and Yeah, probably be selected. I'm pretty sure I'll be selected eventually. Someone's going to raise their hand. Is that okay? Are you on board with that? Yes, I love that. I want to be selected. Okay, great. Now you got that energy dialed in. Rapid transformation, rapid business success now can be possible. Now can be possible. So these are ways to get rapid growth at any level of your business, really. I've seen it for people at 7 figures. I've seen it people at zero. I've seen it people at 6 figures. I've seen it at all the different levels where I do this type of work with people because all of you at all the different levels have this show up in some kind of way eventually. Usually from the beginning, right? You keep working through it in your own ways, and then it'll show up again. It doesn't go away. The fears come back. Now I'm at 7 figures. Now I'm at 8 figures. Wow, I still have fears coming up around doing some of this stuff, some of the marketing and the sales or whatever. Some things keeps coming up. And then we have to do the work, get the breakthrough on that energy, on that particular level of it, even if it's a similar pattern to before. And now you break through to the next level. So that's what I want to share with you today is to transform the uncomfortability, you have to get into what the false belief is, what the pattern is, and embrace the activity. I'm afraid of sales, but why? What's going on inside you that's creating that fear? Rather than just say I hate sales or something like that. Like I don't prefer to do sales calls like that, or whatever it may be. Like just working through the energy, working through the fear. I promise you, if you do the work and you do as you do the action and do the work, guaranteed your business will grow 100%. So hopefully, as you put all to recap, get strong, get in your fire and steel energy. All right. And when you do that, and you set your intention for what the results that you want in your business, and then you connect that with intuitively and just logically and common sense, like what are the actions that need to be taken that feel connected and true for me? Okay, let me start doing those actions in marketing and sales. You go to do them. Okay, maybe get on a roll. Maybe there's enough space for that to start happening, but maybe some kind of stickiness comes up. Do the work, do the inner work now. Okay, that I talked about and the way I said to do it, or in your own way. Do the work. And when you go to send out the marketing, when you keep sending out the marketing, the sales, and then doing everything you're doing, you're transmitting and you're letting it happen. And you're of the decision of whatever your intention or decision was when you were transmitting, and you leave it be. The old let it go. Let it go. We have to remember, we have to let it go. Quit wishing, quit hoping, quit worrying. Let go. And if you're having a hard time letting go, work with the energy. Definitely use meditation as a foundation. If you're uncomfortable with meditation, then you better start meditating because you've got to get really comfortable with meditation for most of you in order to see even more business growth. I find most people that are looking for business growth and are meditating or doing it sporadically are finding that it's really hard for them to grow their business. They're not present enough. They're not connected enough to let the business grow for them. Doesn't mean there aren't business owners that don't do great growth without meditation. It means they found another way. And most of them are going around with their hair on fire, feeling kind of crazy most of the time, right? So here on Spiritual Rockstar, it's about doing it in a way that's connected, especially if you're sensitive, highly sensitive person or empath. Got to get connected. You got to trust your fire and steel. You got to set your intention. You got to get into the dirt, start doing the work, be strong with your signal, and let the results flow. Let them flow and do the inner work as you're in the flow of all that, right? As things pop up, as a contraction, and the pain body gets activated, right? And it'll deepen your presence, it'll deepen your connection to your intention in the process, and connect everything to let it happen. Okay? All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you to help you to transform, transcend, and all that stuff. Your uncomfortability into that rapid business growth. All right. If you want to connect with me, go to yoursacredpurpose.com. Yes, there's a free meditate and make money meditation that will help connect you. Do you want to meditate and make money? Let it be simple. Let it be easy. Let it be fun. Go to yoursacredpurpose.com and get your free meditate and make money meditation today. Get you in that practice of meditating, listening to your guidance, which is foundational. And there's other opportunities there, of course, to work with me. You might check out my consultation that I have there. That'll help you start rocking right away with your work to the next level. All right, everybody. Go do it the spiritual rock star way. Get connected. Trust the fire it's still inside you. Start rocking it and flowing with the infinite power of source that's within you, and all your gifts just showing up fully as a healing light being that you are, and do the good work you're here to do. Let it be. Lots of love and blessings. Goodbye for now. Like I always say, keep on tuning in, and we'll keep on rocking it here at Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. Till the next time.
For listening to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast, stay tuned for our next upcoming new episodes each Wednesday and Saturday. Please be sure to subscribe, rate, and review to help us to serve you best. As a reminder, you can get your free Meditate and Make Money meditation at www.yoursacredpurpose.com to rock your sacred purpose. Goodbye for now, everybody.